welcome back to the Don't Make This Weird podcast, everybody. Happy Thursday. I hope everybody's having a great Thursday, trying to keep warm. We're here.
Wait a minute. You
We're
said
here.
warm?
Warm,
We're going
yeah.
to split screen.
Warm.
Warm?
Like, get out your flannels, losers.
Can we acknowledge the fact that just 3 weeks ago we were sitting in swamp ass?
It's true.
I mean,
Hello,
really?
Michigan. Oh, and this gentleman next to me, gentlemen. This guy. My co-host, Tony.
Hi.
I'm a co-host, Heather. Host, whatever. We're
Host.
here tonight hanging out. Yeah, we're both hosts. The hostess?
Hosty.
The hosty. Hanging out tonight. I'm glad you guys are jumping in on chat. We already have some stuff happening. Kenna's joining in.
Hi, Kenna.
Hey, I ran into her. Well, actually, Adam and I ran into her at Walmart the other night, and we walked around and kind of hung out for a little bit.
Ugh, evil W.
Yep, the evil empire. Worked there for too many years of my life, and I cannot get it back.
I unfortunately had to go there today. That sucked.
Blech.
Yeah.
That's all I gotta say.
Yep.
Sometimes you unfortunately have to go there, but we're supposed to be getting Aldi here in town.
I
from
fucking hope
what
so.
I hear. Fingers crossed, because I really like that place a lot.
Aldi's is amazing.
It is. They do have a lot of gluten-free options and stuff, so I like that. I like that. I like that. But they have a lot of produce there too. That's way better than other places.
I mean, I'm going to go with the fact that we've been getting all of our fresh produce from the farmer's market.
Oh my gosh. I mean, yeah, but in the wintertime is what I'm talking about.
You know, I would love to
after
have
the
a farmer's market in the wintertime.
Me too. Indoor, anybody? Like, let's
Right.
do this.
Exactly.
No, I agree with you. I still have those lemon yellow tomatoes that are amazing.
Oh, God, yes.
Absolute favorite kind that they have. Low acid, but they're so freaking good.
Yeah.
You gave me some of the pear-shaped ones, the yellow ones, and then there's some in between that are like a red, orange, yellow color, and they're so good.
Here's the best part about having a garden is it doesn't give a fuck whether or not you're maintaining it's going to grow.
Yeah, I've been thinking about taking those yellow tomatoes. I have some left, and I'm thinking about taking some of the seeds and growing some indoor throughout winter. Try it out, see how it goes. I really want to.
Do it.
But I have blue thumbs, not green thumbs, so I don't know how well it will go.
Here's the best part about growing stuff is it's a lot easier than most people think.
Yeah.
And it comes down to just doing it. Because here's the thing.
Just got to do
You
it.
give it clean water, clean soil,
Right.
lots of sunshine.
Yeah. Yeah. That's hard in the wintertime, though. So
Not
I guess
really.
if you get lights.
Throw it into a south-facing window and you're good.
Yeah. Yeah. I've heard this. Okay. So I'm going to have to try it out. I'm going to try it out and see how it goes, because those are amazing, and I would love to have those all year round.
Think about
Just
this
saying.
for a minute.
Yeah.
I can grow a garden.
What does that mean? Like, your garden is crazy. Like, there's so much stuff out there.
But that's the thing is, look at all the shade that gets thrown at me all the time because, my elevator doesn't go to the top floor. If I can grow a garden, anyone can grow a garden.
I don't think anybody says your elevator doesn't go to the... Wait, hold on. I'm just thinking back. Have I ever said that?
Yes.
No, it wasn't
a couple of times.
It was not.
You pass the memo around, be like, so my co-host there?
Yeah, elevator. A few waves short of an ocean. That sounds more like me. Couple things over here. I'm gonna go over to the YouTube and find out what's going on.
There's that.
Oh, kind of says hostess cakes, moldy carrots, gross.
What?
Yeah,
No.
she got moldy carrots from the evil empire. Need to go there, and then I won't get my moldy carrots. Yeah, definitely the farmer's market's where it's at.
Hell
Lots
yeah.
of good stuff.
Hell yeah.
Shelby's joining in and says, hi, everyone.
Hey,
and
Mud
Kenna
Whistle.
says, yes, you can, Tony. I love rolling in your mint plant. Laughing my ass
That's
off.
because they're
He can grow, yeah.
They're mint bushes.
Tiny. Yeah, they're mint bushes, but we got pocket Kenna, so it works out.
That's why she can roll in the bush.
Yeah, there we go. So yeah, what a crazy.
Holy shit.
You got stuff going on over there as well.
Yeah, louder says cool.
Yeah, hey,
and
louder,
says
louder.
indeed. All right, what I'm gonna go to Twitch over here because I'm only getting bits and pieces of this,
Yeah,
and I don't understand why it's not showing up. So we're gonna go to the channel.
Well, it's telling me that YouTube right now, I don't have anybody in chat, and there's people clearly chatting with me.
There's people
So I don't
clearly
know.
chatting in the chat. So.
I don't know what's going on, guys. Technology.
Oh, look at that. Jen Turner says, so many mint flavors, laugh out loud.
There are. I didn't know that either until hanging out with Tony.
Do you remember the little sprig that I got from one of the vendors at the farmer's market?
Yeah. She bought lots of my stuff. I like her.
Right. So that was orange mint.
Okay.
And as you can see, because of my entryway to my porch,
right,
one of those big ass mint bushes was that little sprig.
Oh wow! Okay.
That I planted and it
How
just
cool.
blew up.
How cool! She's also the one that makes the cinnamon apples.
Yes.
In the dehydrator.
Oh my god, so good!
Ridiculously good. Ridiculous.
And
that's a funny thing because, I am not eating regular food right now, which sounds really strange. Like if I would have went back, even
like chalk or something
4 years ago, I wouldn't be like, no way I could do like a liquid. No, I'm actually getting back on my liquid diet right now to restart my weight loss and stuff. It's just something that you can do. Taking care of myself.
Right.
Realizing that I need to go back and do that. So I have started it back up. It's a 14-day process. I'm on day 4 right now.
Nice.
I haven't hurt anybody.
Okay.
I have not killed anybody. I've not been a jerk, I don't think yet. Maybe. I don't know. They'll tell you if I have been. But I mean, it's interesting. And right now, I figured before the holidays get here, get myself back on track again. And yeah. So that's interesting.
It
is.
It's so funny. We were having this conversation. We still haven't even got to how our weeks have been.
I know. We'll get there.
But we were having this conversation earlier in the week about how so many people back in the day had gardens for days.
Yeah.
Yes, had certain health problems and stuff, because it's not like that health problems don't happen. They just when you eat properly and you eat healthy. And I don't mean reading the nutrition label. I mean, like, if you're eating shit coming straight out of the ground,
you're
probably going to have a healthier lifestyle of, like, Hannah says, we got to get her back on the show.
Not shit out of the ground.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like,
I know.
Eating the colors of the rainbow and then obviously figuring out what works best for your body, because everybody's body's different.
For sure.
And if you're going with a fad diet, guess what? Big surprise, they don't work.
Right. Exactly. I mean, that's the thing. Like, I have tried several of those different things throughout my life. And yeah, with this, just so everybody knows, that's not part of doing like a fad diet. It is part of the bariatric surgery stuff. So with nutritional help and all that stuff, I do have a nutritionist. I have a surgeon. I have all that stuff. And at any time, because of the tool that I have with having the bariatric surgery, you can go back and you can start your weight loss again if you need to. So I'm going back for the gold and getting back on track again, which is important. So after these 14 days, it's like a reset completely. So I can go back to eating properly instead of having the sugar addiction and things that I have been facing lately. And that's a real thing, like legit thing. It's hard. It's really hard. So I'm trying to get that back on track, but it's so weird because, people are like, oh, I'm going to eat. Just, and then to get into it and be like, well, I'm not eating right now, blah, blah, blah. What? You're starving yourself? No, I am definitely not starving myself. Yeah, I can tell you that. I can definitely tell you I am not starving myself. Gotcha. So in a healthy way, I'm doing this. So anyway, YouTube is really blowing up over here. Looks like Twitch is also going crazy.
Oh, it is.
So Josh is our techie dude from Initiative Impossible is joining in, and he says there's clearly people on here. LOL. I just sent him the screenshot that says 0.
Right.
Kenneth says it keeps freezing on my end. Just to let you know. John says Spectrum Internet and cable has been acting stupid all week down here, so I have to watch on my cell phone using data. Wow, you are a diehard fan, John.
Thank you, John.
Diehard.
Thank you.
And then Kenneth says, we lost Spectrum for 4 hours at 12 a.m. John says, Spectrum, fix your shit. Kenneth says, day 1 of fully drinking water for me, no soda at all. You can do it, girl.
Good.
It has been
Get it.
4 years since I've drank a soda or a pop, if you will. It's been 4 years. Also, let me see where else am I. Kenna says you need Pocket Kenna back on the show.
Bring it.
John says Tony needs to hook up a microscope to his computer first so we can see you on camera. And Kenna says better. It is hard. It is really hard. So yeah, so there's that.
So Louder says update for Twitch. Jen says you still been amazing. I didn't even know. Good God. Josh says crazy technology gives me headaches. You're not wrong, brother.
Josh is the techie dude for Initiative Impossible. Yes. We had our second episode of that.
That was fun.
I guess we could get in. We can talk a little bit about that, and then we'll get into our weeks because that is part of our week.
It is part of our week.
So it's pretty interesting. I guess we are really freezing up on YouTube and everything right now.
Yeah.
So yeah, starting to freeze up here a bit on my phone. Twitch is running good on my PC. Okay, so thank you for the note on that. Yeah, it's not telling me that anybody. It's still saying 0, and everybody is completely, chatting on YouTube, but it's saying 0 over there. So we'll see what happens. Sometimes that happens too when we have the cameras on. Are we good?
Yeah,
Are we still streaming?
Yeah.
Okay. He's checking all this stuff out. But so we did have our second episode of Initiative Impossible. Absolutely love being a part of that show. I thank you guys, Brian, Josh, Rude, Chris, bringing us, Tony and I, on board for that podcast. It is fun.
It is fun.
And my dice were very kind to me this past week.
Your dice were running hot.
They were running hot, but I also had a really good combination of spells that I was doing. Nerdy stuff. I love it. It was so much fun. And I have to give a shout out to Rude, actually, because I'm not trying to be dumb here, but math and having to think on the spot like that is super hard. So if you guys do watch the episode, he was really helping me out with getting the math out for me.
Rude's a badass.
Helps. He is. But that helps to run the show, get it going faster that way too. And I don't have to sit there and feel, horrible about not being able to just, I can't think like that. And then I explained that before we started the podcast too.
Yeah.
So if you see that happening, he is helping me out. And I thank him. I'm giving a shout out for that.
Absolutely.
All right. So let's get to our weeks. You want to go first? After you're yawning.
I had to yawn.
Yeah,
my week has been, as you know, let me get my script here. Has been insane and nutty. But
you can't do that.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
No, as usual. I mean, we do, 15 million things in the studio. And of course, I got to really dote on our fans for a minute.
Yeah.
Because if any of our fans are watching, I'm loving it. I have 3 more that I found to give away for Chill Stream. So guys, if you're paying attention, there's 3 more that are going to be going on the Chill Stream. So if you have friends that play on MTG Arena, invite them to the show because you can have the opportunity to possibly win one of these for Chill Stream. So, and I got to say, guys, our analytics are looking pretty amazing because I was showing Heather before the show.
Yeah, that was really cool.
All of our shows that we are streaming on Don't Make This Weird have gone up in numbers because of you guys.
Yeah, guys, thank you so much.
You're watching longer durations of the video, which we appreciate so much. And, some of the other channels are coming up because we're talking more about them. Mm-hmm. Obviously, cross-platform promotion.
Oh, for sure.
But the fact that you guys are supporting the channel as much as you do, that's the thing. It only takes one more person to make those things happen. Mm-hmm. So please keep supporting the channel.
Yeah,
we thank you guys.
Share and get the word out there if you like what we're doing, if you like just hanging out and having a laugh or seeing all the things that we are doing. I mean, we're not the only podcast. We've got several under the Strange Friends Media platform now, media group platform. I'm super excited about that. And it's something good when I'm super excited about it.
Indeed.
Yeah. So anyway, I'm not trying to cut off your week, but you're
you
showing.
Always do this.
I do. You should be used to this by now.
I'm totally used to this.
All right, go ahead.
But no,
back to you, Tony.
Back to you, Tony. It's been really fun engaging with fans and friends of the channel, and getting the achievements getting these numbers up, because that's the thing. The more you guys support the channel, more we're able to do really cool stuff with the channel, with you guys. So we did that. Obviously, Thursday is Don't Make This Weird. We were supposed to have a guest on. Unfortunately, extenuating circumstances happened. So that kind of, but we're working on rescheduling them. And then, of course, Guitar Fridays, which I love the fact that you guys come on Guitar Fridays and just hang with me, playing some music, enjoying the guitar, and having a good old time. And then, like I said, of course, 3 more coming at you for Chill Stream, which is great. And of course, I
had Survivor Girl.
Which was amazing.
I had Katie actually join me.
Yeah, we're going to be giving her a shout out.
Segue.
Well, that's the thing is I still have to finish my week, but go ahead.
Go ahead. I'll get into that.
We had Katie on the show, and she did some really cool stuff. In fact, I'm going to move my camera here, and hopefully you guys can see what Katie did. Do you guys see? Let me see if I can get this right there. It's one of the newest additions to the studio. So cool. And you guys will be able to see that come Guitar Fridays and Chill Stream. It is literally her adaptation, which is such a cool adaptation.
I like it. Yeah, it turned out really cool.
To the Strange Friends Media Group Astronaut Guy.
Yep.
So there's that. Let me move my camera back over here so you can see my big fat head. But yeah, she comes in the studio. She's like, Heather, I've got something for you.
Yeah.
And Tony, I've got something for you because I'm tired of looking at that freaking blank ass shade. And I was like, well, hell yeah, let's see what we got. And she gives you this amazing t-shirt that's got sparkly shit all over it.
It was really cool. It was an adaptation of my design that I did for one of my t-shirts that I sell on Etsy.
Yeah.
I'm working with her. We are working with her because she does make shirts and tumblers and all kinds of other really cool stuff. So we've been working with her to try to get some of our designs done, some stuff out. So that actually was one of her contributions to the studio. And then she brought one of the shirts to see if I liked how it printed out. And I really liked it.
Yeah.
I ended up wearing it. They are going to be for sale. I love that. So she came on, joined me on Survivor Girl. Like I said, we're going to get to that. But Tony, back to you.
Well, I have to catch up real quick in chat, and then I can finish my week. So Josh says, Magic, play it, people. Guess what? Irish Girl Laughing says, happy Thursday, darlings.
Hey.
So I think that's everything. I don't know. It keeps loading, which is weird.
Yeah, it still says 0 on my end for YouTube, whatever. But I know that's not.
Guys, we're here. But no, it was really cool kicking off the week with Katie bringing stuff in. I love.
It was awesome of her.
When our fans or guests or friends of the podcast that we do always bring us cool stuff.
They do.
I love when people bring us cool stuff because we added to the studio and we have a shit ton of stuff. Like, I don't know if you guys can see over my shoulder right there. Go up. There we go. That stack of CDs is all the bands that have brought a CD to the show Don't Make This Weird. And they autographed all of them.
That's awesome.
Which is so freaking cool. But as you know, I finally got the first episode of Initiative Impossible edited, which was a pain in the ass. I did it for 3 days and then forgot to save the last day's edits.
Oh no.
So it took me another day to finish that up. So we did the episode this last Tuesday, and the same thing happened. So I'm working on those edits. Josh, if you're listening, please tell me you're farther along in the edits than I am.
He's been doing some pretty fun stuff.
Fuck, man.
Yeah, he's been doing some pretty fun stuff. But yeah, that episode is available. Initiative Possible, the first one.
Yes.
The other one's on there too, but it's again it's not syncing up again. We have to figure that out. We're working on it.
I don't know.
But it was so much fun. Yeah. So much fun.
Oh, Louder says, that's dope. I know, right? Just that little astronaut guy. But no, it's been really, really fun. And guess what? Next Wednesday
is
the second episode of Crystal LaFay podcast.
I know. She's having a guest.
I know, right?
Have you heard about this?
I have heard about this. Who's this guest?
I'm going to be joining her, actually. I'm getting a chance to join her on her podcast. This will actually be my first podcast, technically, being interviewed by somebody else. I think she's interviewing. I'm not really sure. Haven't really talked much about it. So, yeah, I'm going to be joining her.
That's going to be interesting.
I'm pretty awesome. I'm pretty excited. And it's going to be pretty awesome. Good Lord, you guys. I'm already starting. Like, okay.
Look at this beast. Look at this beast. Okay, so Josh says, no, getting distracted, putting in some extra things, but working on it. And says, actually working on it while hanging out with you guys.
Oh, wow. Okay, cool.
You're starting to sound like me, dude.
Yeah. Working on stuff while I'm hanging out with you. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I got a couple different things over here on YouTube as well, but I will get to them after you finish up your week.
Oh, I'm done.
Okay, I was like, hold on, squirrel. Am I squirreling yet? Can I squirrel? Okay, let's go.
Over to you, Heather.
So yeah, let's see here. Where are we at? Gotta catch back up. So 6 are watching for me. Okay, thanks, Kenna. My dad's joining in. Says, hello, you guys. How you doing? Just Pop's checking in. Hey, Dad.
Hey.
Glad you're joining us. Kenna says, yes. And John says, oh, snap. 3, I'm liking this, when he showed the things for Magic Arena. And then Kenna, I'm going to let someone new win because I won last week and everyone should get a chance.
That's awesome.
So Kenna. I said, Kenna, congrats and you rock. Thank you, Heather. You still have the wreath I made. Yep, we have that here still. And she says, you should show it, laughing my ass off.
That's right.
So yeah, you guys are awesome. You're keeping this thing just going. We love Thursdays. You know, I had somebody message me earlier saying they were going to tune in tonight because they wanted to laugh. They needed to laugh. And I said, well, we'll try to bring the laughs. She's like, you always do. Always do. So I'm thankful for that. But let's go into the little bit of the week. I started out with Survivor Girl.
Yes.
That was a lot of fun. Do you say fun for that show? Because I don't really know. I mean, I'm thankful that Katie was joining me. We touched a little base about, what she's gone through, how she's kicked cancer in the ass again. Twice now. So I had her on to share her journey and everything else that's been going on. So she stopped in. Originally, she was just stopping in to bring this stuff to us and to give us some presents, which is really nice of her. Really appreciate that.
Yeah.
And I said, do you want to jump on mic with me for a little bit? She's like, do you have anybody joining you? Nope, just me. She's like, well, I can't have you alone in the studio with Tony. So she jumped on and hung out with me, and we talked with her for a little bit, celebrated with her about getting through that and where she's at now. And she's really busy. Well, keeping busy doing this kind of stuff, making really cool things. I really like that a lot.
And this was her first time in the studio.
It was because we had her.
We did a remote.
We brought her on remote last time. So I'm glad that she finally had a chance to stop it. She's like, address to the. Oh, crap. Yeah, I forgot that you weren't here before. So that's something that's fun.
Speaking of people chiming in,
we've
got Bobby saying, hey.
And welcome.
Jen is throwing up the faces with the.
Oh, yeah. All right. Thanks, guys. So that started off with Survivor Girl. So that is archived. The time before that, I had Bobby, who was joining in on the episode with me. So I've had a couple guests back to back, which is cool. This next Sunday, I will be off. I'll have my time off, which but not really, because I do enjoy being able to have that downtime for a little bit and then start back again. But I'm still doing Motivational Mondays. Yes. Even if it's 6 o'clock in the morning, I'm still doing Motivational Mondays, which I did. And then I drove to work. I'm going to tell you guys a little bit of story because you guys know if it's involved with me, it's a vehicle situation. You guys know this.
Of course.
Something with a vehicle. Wah, 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 wah. So I was driving to work after I did my video. I was just a little bit running late, but not horrible.
Right.
I wasn't going to be super late to work. I just like to get there early enough to where I can chill.
Of course.
Gather all my stuff and then get into work and punch in instead of just having to run in the door. So I'm driving along and I get probably halfway and I look down and my gauge is all the way past the H for overheating. And I'm like, whoa, I have not seen it do this before.
Right.
And it hasn't sounded right since we got it back from that mechanic. I'm not blasting him yet. So it is way overheating.
Of course.
I couldn't go over 20 without it going back over.
What the
like the gauge is off that spot there. Wow. So I had to go 20 miles an hour. I called my boss to let him know, hey, this is what's happening right now. I'm actually parked on the side of the road, letting my vehicle cool down right now.
Right.
But I will be there as soon as I can. Because I'm halfway there.
Right.
I might as well go into work, get paid for it.
Right.
So anyway, I let Adam know what's going on. I get to work. Well, actually, I went to O'Reilly. He pops open the hood and he goes, your engine is so pushed forward that one of your fans isn't working. But he said, but I'm not a mechanic, so I can't really tell you what's going on. So I was like, okay, great. So I'll drive to work. So I drove to work and I let it sit all day. And I drove it up to Muffler Man after there in Frankenmuth to have them look at it.
Right.
So he calls me back after being under the hood for like maybe 3 minutes to show me everything that's going on with this vehicle. And we've only had it back since we had it worked on, new engine put in.
Right.
So he looks under the hood and he sees the fan is not, one of the fans is not connected. The hose is not getting any coolant in it at all. There was water spurting out from underneath the hood.
Right.
But the motor mount is broken, completely broken.
Interesting.
Yeah. Plus a couple other different things, which I can't remember right now. It's all on the fancy paper that I had him write up. So that happened, and I had to get all that stuff looked at. And they actually primed, so they had to physically like squeeze the thing and help it get the coolant in and add a whole bunch of coolant so I could get home. He plugged the fan back in. I was able to get home. Adam was following me, and then on the way home, the hippie van started having issues. I'm like, okay. All right. So do I not work this seat? Like, what's happening here? But anyway, so after they did that, they didn't charge me anything. They wrote up everything that they found that was wrong when I took it in.
Right.
And then I was able to actually drive it to work today and had no issues.
Nice.
Go figure. But yeah, so that's been a fun week. It's been a fun week. But I did get a chance to kind of have some chill downtime because of that happening, and it's not been a horrible week. I kept trying to stay positive, and then Tuesday happened, and it was awesome. So it was a good week.
Right.
Mission Impossible. So I'm here.
So Bobby chimes in and says, I love you guys. I'll be there next week. And Jen says, Heather, girl time this weekend?
Oh, definitely. Definitely. So, yeah. So that's pretty much it. That's been my week. But like I said, I got to have some downtime, some chill time, and that was definitely needed.
Yeah.
I didn't over freak out. I mean, I do get dramatic when it comes to vehicle situations because it happens so much that it's hard for me not to. But in the same sense, I should probably be like, yeah, So what's up?
John just chimed in.
Oh, boy. Yeah, boy, somebody really dropped the ball putting that engine in. I could have built a better one out of Lego. No joke, man. And the sad thing is, John, that the Ford sat at this mechanic for 9 weeks before we got it back.
That's fucked up, man.
Yeah, we're not happy about it at all. No. So there's that situation. But again, I'm doing really good actually with doing the liquid back on that stuff and not stress eating from the situation. So I'm pretty damn proud of myself for that. Good. But things are good, and we're here to have fun and laugh and not worry about vehicle situations.
It's what we do.
It's what we do. So other than that, that's pretty much been my week.
Yeah. Well, and to go back and talk about a little bit on Initiative Impossible.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
What happened was not supposed to happen in the story part of it.
No, okay.
So, you know me. When we got together, God, what was it?
Right before the game.
Right before the game, yeah. We were talking about it. And he's like, so how much do you have done? And I'm like, yes. And he's like, what? And I'm like, do you not realize that I read through more or less what I need to read through. And not going to lie, the setting is great, but the story sucks. Like, there's not...
Oh, like the pre-story. I'm like, our story that you're doing?
Oh,
Wait,
no. See, that's the thing is... So I'm telling, like, I think it was, Rude and Josh, and I'm like, look, here's the issue. The story sucks, so I'm making everything else up as I go. 9 times out of 10, pretty much on the spot.
Right.
So following the storyline that we are creating.
It sounds like Survivor Girl.
But that's the best part is since everyone is so animated.
It's true.
In what it is
so true.
In what it is that they're doing, the story that we're creating live on screen is so much better than anything I could ever come up with. So I'm just like, and action, go. So the best part about some of the most memorable scenes are not even ones that I'm creating. Mm-hmm. I'm letting the story evolve and unfold as it's happening live on screen. So it took, good Lord, what, an hour and a half? Mm-hmm. Almost 2 hours for the
the fight to be over.
The fight to be over.
It did too.
Because everybody had an idea. Mm-hmm. And the way that the dice was rolling, like your dice were rolling hot.
Mine were rolling hot. Like it was awesome. And like I said, with Rude helping out, I was like, thanks, man. And, I don't even know what to say because it helped me get through it. I hate that part of it. It's just my brain doesn't work like that.
You don't math.
I don't. I mean, I can math, but on the spot like that, it's not my thing. It really isn't.
Well, and here's the thing that I thoroughly enjoyed is like, at first everybody was kind of like, meh, but when we got to a certain part.
Yeah.
And like.
You could see the characters come into life.
Well, here's the best part is like literally when lightning happened in the story, everything got fucking turned up.
Yes, it did.
And it was like, holy shit. Like y'all's dice came alive. The storyline came alive. And I'm just like, we turned a corner.
Yeah. You weren't expecting, were you?
No, because that's the thing is the way that I had the loose dialogue that I was going for with what I was creating. Yeah. Because we literally came out of the gate swinging.
Yeah, because we left it on a cliffhanger on the last episode of Initiative Impossible. And now we're starting out like just coming out the gates as like, okay.
Boomity boom!
Don't be murder hobos. Don't be. I have to constantly remind myself because my character is a ranger.
Yes.
I was going to go with being a fighter, but it's kind of the same thing. I mean, actually, Ranger's like, hey, I can talk to animals, I can summon stuff, I can do all kinds of things. Yeah. It's like kind of my bag, actually. Kind of like life for me, anyway.
Yeah, kind of
all kinds of things. But it did definitely turn a corner. It did.
Well, and that was the funny part about it is like I said, I'm making a lot of this stuff up as I go along because I've read the material.
Yeah.
I mean. Is it behind me? Yeah, there it is. Right there. All this stack of
DVDs.
Or no, that's DVDs. Okay, so it's over there.
Oh.
Of the books.
Yeah.
But I've read through the material and I'm just like, really? I have to. Okay, this is what we're going to do. I'm going to start looking through the monster manual. Mm-hmm. And then I'm going to start generating stories based off of this. Now, here's the best part about it is where we left off. Mm-hmm. It's calm. It's cool. We're celebrating some victories.
Yeah.
Or is it?
Or is it? That's what I was thinking. I was like, all right. And that was one thing that we were talking about. And it was kind of like, oh, shameless plugs because we want to have everybody come on the show.
Yes,
so we can talk a little bit more. But then that way you can kind of see like everybody's personality individually and then how their characters are. You get a chance to see that a little bit on the show, but I think it's the best part about it as we're going is we're seeing all the different edits like Josh has been putting some of the stuff in and it's like, oh, that's pretty cool actually. Stuff that we haven't actually really done in the past.
Yeah.
But the shirt that you have on right now, the Unknown Artist, like he does a lot of that stuff on his show. Giving him a shout out. Shout out. But yeah, he does a lot of that kind of stuff too. So when I saw that Josh was doing it for that show, I was like, oh, that's fun. That's going to be fun. So I'm excited about continuing forward with the storyline and with my character. You had asked for everybody to write up about our characters, and I'm like, okay, I got a lot. Like, I started to do it to where, like legit writing it, writing out the story. So it's a lot of fun, though, because I came to you and told you my story.
Yes.
But the audience that is listening, the listeners and the other players don't know the whole story of my character.
Right.
So that's going to come out as we go.
Well, and here's the best part. A little bit of a spoiler alert, but I'm going to direct you back to the show.
Yeah.
Is one of the key characters dropped a little bit of what their character was modeled after.
Yeah.
So if you guys want to go back and watch that, it is, it's an incredible show.
It has been fun.
I'm not saying that because I'm part of it. I'm saying that because I get to be part of it.
Yeah, exactly. Like that. I was geeked about it as soon as they're like, you want to play a character? I'm like, I hate rolling up characters, which I do. But I came out unscathed. I have a character, and it turned out to be pretty fun to play this one.
Yes.
Once I got it written up, I was like, or drawn up, I'm like, all right, okay, let's go. But it's been a lot of fun being able to be a part of that and, having people jump on and listen and watch while we're going along. So,
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Plus, we have, eventually, they're talking about having other people come in as like a one-off or, one-off character or whatnot to join in and everything like that. And one of the things I do like, too, is at the beginning, which... I kind of feel goofy about this because during the show, right when we're getting ready to fight, I'm like, hey, Chris, you forgot about your shirt. You're supposed to tell about your shirt. So Chris on the show wears, to support bands.
Yes.
He wears their merch on the show and talks about it. And he forgot this time because we were kind of like all getting together, getting ready to go a little bit later.
To get back into the story.
Yeah, that we forgot. And like right when we were getting ready to battle, I'm like, hey, Chris, you forgot about. He's like, well, I don't want to stop the battle. I was like, oh, man, why did I have to squirrel at that moment? Whatever. So you guys will get a chance to, if you go and watch the show, listen to the show, you get to see that each week as well.
And he was wearing an incredible shirt. So
he was.
You guys got to go check that out. They're one of my favorite bands. Actually.
Yeah, when I saw that, which one he was, I think that's why I got so excited and was squirrely. I was like, oh, I know that band.
Yeah.
Like, you got to talk about this band. So, yeah. And that's something that we love, too, is on Don't Make This Weird. We love to promote bands and, performers, entertainers, all that stuff. Yeah. We've had all kinds of people on the show. We've had a lot of guests, some serious guests, musicians, comedians, not so serious, just us hanging out.
Well, I mean, here's the reality. We're 208 episodes in.
I can't believe that. Blows my mind.
Well, when you look at it, I can't believe it, but I can believe it because of how far we have came.
Yeah,
and
for sure.
Especially this last year, it's been the two of us with our invisible friend, the camera here, and going, how are we going to keep this interesting and keep people coming back?
I don't know.
And not doing stupid shit or doing the same shtick every single week.
Right.
But we've never done the same thing twice.
I don't think so. I mean, sometimes we touch base with our weeks or whatever, and it kind of probably sounds like we're saying the same stuff. But we do send a lot of different things, obviously, because we're living. We're doing it. We're out there doing it. But it probably sounds the same, too, because I'm like, oh, I'm back at Bronner's. It's my Bronner season. I walk in here like glitter all over my shoes. It's just a thing. All over my face. It's not that, you guys. I don't have a body for that. We've talked about this. I'm not even that one day one ugly one.
No.
Oh gosh.
It's hundreds of beautiful women, 3 ugly ones.
Oh, 3. I'm not even one of the 3. But we're good.
You're not, because you're a badass. But that's the thing, is they're talking about the crackheads and the meth heads hanging out in the dumpster. So
yeah,
you're good.
See, like if that's your thing, cool, but it's just not mine. I'd rather, ride on bulbs all day. Why does Heather say these things? Not right on balls. Totally different. Totally. I'm not doing nothing with nobody's speckle.
It's schmeckle.
Oh. Well, in that business, it's called speckle.
All right. So
with the glitter.
Yes.
Oh gosh, I only have Ken saying listening in the moldy carrot store, laughing my ass off. Oh, I'm sure everybody loves this right now.
Hey, Walmart, fuck you!
You know what's funny? Like, I've been there several times. Obviously, I still do go there to shop until Aldi's here, and so I make it over to Country Bulk View Store because I love that place.
Love that place.
So I've had to actually help a couple different people there on doing some of the stuff because they're like, I would just get a man. No, you don't have to get a manager. Listen here. So you just type your numbers in. Okay, you got that. And then you go to this page. Okay, you got that. And then, and she's like, how do you know this? I said, I worked here for 11 years.
Right.
So she's like, oh, thank you for teaching me that. I'm like, no problem. I just didn't really want to talk to your manager. Like, I don't want anything to do with that prick. So anyhow,
yes,
you know. So if you're listening over there, just kidding, just kidding. So yeah, that's been interesting trying to help like at the store. And how do you remember? Well, I was here a long time ago. Well, it's been 7 years since I've worked there too. Thank God.
Yeah,
thank God. So
fuck you, evil W.
Exactly. Better choices.
You know, it's so funny because I ran into another person that we mutually know.
Mm-hmm.
And they were like, how many podcasts do you have going on? And I'm like, oh, shit, where do you want me to start?
Right.
So we get into the conversation of talking about the podcasts and stuff. And they go, how do you have time to do anything else?
Right.
I don't. But I love doing this. So taking care of your health, taking care of your livelihood, living every day.
Yep.
Gives you and provides you the gift of this opportunity to do what it is we do.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And God, do I love it.
Oh yeah, I'm the same. I do too. I'm thankful because like I said, if I go back to 10 years ago, I would never imagine that this is what I would be doing. I always thought about doing stuff like this. I wanted to do stuff like this. I wanted to get out there, but I was painfully shy still. Very shy in my own yeah, no. So I'm thankful that there was this opportunity to be able to do this. And it all started with music in the studio.
Yeah.
So, you go back to talking about the different podcasts and how do you do this kind of stuff. Well, we spent many of hours just trying to edit music and listen to music and try to pick out the little things that might have messed up the song within the tracking and everything. And so it started out way back then. And now you do Chill Stream and you do Guitar Fridays where you get on and play various guitars that you have here.
Yeah.
And how's that been going?
Well, if you look at the stack of guitars behind me, because, I've made a bunch of them now.
Yeah.
Which is so funny because my 12-string, actually, did I bring that on screen? I'm still trying to fix
the new one.
that.
I don't think you have.
I don't think I have either, but that one's still being fixed because I unfortunately got it back from the guitar shop and they just didn't have time to finish it.
Oh no!
Well, they're doing an expansion and all this other stuff, so
bunch of stuff happening.
There's no shade thrown at them.
For sure, yeah, he's been awesome.
Yeah, been incredibly awesome. He's like, just come get your stuff. I'm like, how much do I owe you? And he's like, just buy stuff in the store.
Oh,
and I'm
okay.
Like, all right, cool.
All right.
So, but yeah, it's been an incredibly cool process of doing Chill Stream, doing Guitar Fridays, because what other platform would I have to do this type of thing of going, I'm going to play, guitar with fans of the channel.
Right.
I'm going to play, games online with friends and fans of the channel to engage more stuff and to bring new people on to go, holy shit, this is a whole entire thing.
Right.
Because apparently people like watching people play music and play games online. Who knew that was going to be a thing? You know what I mean?
Right. And we talked about that in the beginning. You're like, I don't know. But you started it and you started doing it and you've had a lot of good feedback on it. You've had a lot of people jump on and do that.
Well, and that's the humbling part about it is I did it out of, I wanted to help the channel grow with wanting to come up with some clever idea that was going to make it work.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, fuck it. I need to brush up on my guitar skills and keep them tight during all the stuff that was going on last year. So for purely selfish reasons, I'm like, well, screw it. Let's see where this goes. Because, I saw Jared Dines doing it. I'm like, well, shit, I can do that.
Right.
And almost instantaneously, after I think like 3 or 4 episodes, people are like, yes, do that. This is really enjoyable. It's highly entertaining because, well, you're a goofball. And this works.
Yeah, and you don't know until you actually try it.
Well, and here's the thing is we were having this conversation before the show. And I said, you know what? I didn't think I had anything to say, let alone have that creative element of doing this kind of stuff.
Right.
Before I got into doing podcasting.
Right.
And I just went, yeah, maybe I do, I guess. I don't know.
But it's so, like, when you think about that creative element, you have it in so many different areas. And I think that's the funnest thing about now is learning how the different things and actually going, wait a minute, if I do this, I can already do, like, I can do this too. And it's not being like being cocky about it. It's going, okay, I'm going to try it. And if I do it, I do it. If I don't, I'll learn it from somebody else on YouTube.
What? And that's the point that I wanted to make is the fact that I didn't think I had anything creative to offer. And I'm doing 3 different shows where I'm either the host or the co-host.
Right.
And doing, the engineering, the production stuff. There's a fly that just flew around here. And being on camera and going, all right, we're going to do all this stuff and fail out loud, whatever.
Right.
Because I didn't think I was creative. And yet here I am. So I encourage all of you guys, you want to do this, just fucking do it.
Yeah, just jump on and do it. I mean, you're going to have the technical difficulties. Obviously, anybody who has tuned in the past 200, 500, however many we've added up and have been figuring out the numbers of how many episodes and things. If you've ever tuned in, you know that that's part of growing. It's part of it. Not everybody has these issues, but a lot of people do have them. And we are still continuing to try to navigate them and keep on giving you guys good content and keep on moving forward with it. Thankful that Josh is jumping on Initiative Impossible. That's been cool.
Thank you.
It's interesting to actually not have to deal with any of that. I don't want to say deal, but have to do.
I got to give Josh mad props. Like, seriously, he just actually chimed in. He said, I wish I had more time to edit things. I completely relate in that respect. And that's the thing is Josh he's all over here doing all of this stuff. Like he's on the video, he's on the audio, he's running chat, he's doing everything that I normally do. As you guys see me looking over here and seeing the reflection of the cameras off my glasses.
Right, yeah.
And doing all this stuff. So mad props to him.
Plus he's got his own channel.
Right. And he's running his own channel, which is even, which is another thing we can completely relate to.
Right.
Because we run all of our own channels and do the stuff that we do. So that's why I say I encourage all of you, if you want to do this, do it. Take the time. Get comfortable with the production. Get out there and do things that, okay, what do you got to say? All right, well, learn how to speak in complete sentences.
Right.
Because that's one thing that I had to work on because I'm like, find those high frequency words. And we've talked about this several different times on the show. Just because you think you may not have something to do, nobody else is doing it exactly the way that you're doing
it.
Be
for sure.
different. Be unique. Get out there and do it because how many Tonys do you know? Thank God there's only one like me.
Agreed. I mean, just kidding. It wouldn't be a complete episode if I didn't give shade and if the viewers didn't give shade, It isn't. Let's just talk about, it is fall now. Changing that up completely. It's fall. I like fall.
Yes.
It got cold too quick, though. I wasn't ready for it.
I wasn't ready.
I wasn't. And then there was a big thing of the pumpkin spice.
Pumpkin spice, bitch.
Sluts. I hope you're happy. It's
Holy
cold.
shit. Look out there. Bobby chimes in and says, replying to Jennifer, come see me. Katie's on. Says, hey, guys. Josh says, Tony still have to deal with the BS even when I'm around, laugh out loud. Oh, and I sketch pictures sometimes during the show. He does. He actually did some really cool freaking pictures.
Yeah, that was fun.
Katie's like, damn you, Tony, I have to do that window now, too. She's talking about the one back here.
Oh, she thought that was the one?
Well, no, it's the other one, because generally the other camera's pointing that way.
Right.
And then Josh said, I don't speak complete sentences, muttering and one-syllable retorts.
Sometimes, okay, so with that kind of thing,
yes,
obviously I trip over my words, but it is who I am. I do it a lot. I can't help it. I get so excited that my voice just can't keep up with the rest of it.
Right.
Oh gosh, got some things over here on YouTube as well.
Right.
John said, I ran across a Facebook memory earlier today about Tony jamming on a guitar while walking on a treadmill from 2014.
Holy shit, that was a long time ago.
Yeah, that's when me and you first started hanging out.
Yeah.
And he was actually playing the guitar on the treadmill. And I'm like, how? You didn't even know that I was taking the video.
No,
that's the
I did
funny
not.
thing. Yeah, that was me trying. Well, I was sneaky. I did make it happen. You didn't even know. And then kind of said, so not in a good mood. I'm soaked because my friend needed milk and made me stand out in the rain and cold for 10 minutes. What kind of friend makes you do that?
That's a shitty friend, Ken.
Yeah. If you're listening, friend, that's not cool. Not cool.
Dick move banner.
Dick move banner. Yeah. Speaking of dick move banner.
Yes.
There's Halloween parties coming up.
Yes.
That's part of this fall thing.
Yes.
Let's get on this board. I think I'm going to actually go as Captain Marvel. I'm going to do it.
I'm
like, street, not the whole other outfit. Like the 9-inch nails and the leather jacket. Like that one. But it's more expensive than the other costume.
I'm just going to be a slutty pirate.
Why? That's another. Can we talk about that? It's not about you wanting to be a slutty pirate, but can we talk about that? It's like sexy pirate, sexy this, sexy that. I'm like, what if I just want to be like a prudent pirate, a modest pirate? What?
Because slutty pirates always get the booty.
Whatever. Wah, 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 wah. But seriously, like I'm looking at these costumes, I'm looking for Captain Marvel, and it's always like sexy cop or sexy this, and I'm just like,
what kind of website are you on?
no, it was regular. It was like Party City, not that kind of Party City. Contrary to popular belief. John says, "Can I tell them don't be a douche canoe?
Don't be a douche canoe."
I'll be a chicken strip. I like that song. It was a good song.
Louder says, "Ooh, a jack-o'-lantern guitar." Oh. And John's chiming in saying, "Bobby, Heather is coming to help me get ready for Halloween."
Yeah, we got to do that. We were talking about that last night. I was like, yeah. Or actually, she'd mentioned it tonight. I'm like, as soon as I have time, for sure, I will come over and hang out and we can do that. Because I'm excited. Super excited about Halloween.
You know why witches can't get pregnant?
I don't.
Because warlocks have Halloweenies.
You guys could see my face right now. No. There's an edit there, I think. That's that was my face.
Yes.
No. You are cut off from making those jokes, man.
Bet.
Oh my gosh. There was like the pumpkin spice war in the chat the other day.
Yeah. Yeah.
But Big B is better. That's true.
Maybe.
It's true. It's very true.
Timmy's has got a place in my heart because of the tea they have.
Well, there's a lot wrong with that sentence. Tea and Timmy's. That's like the first two things. Coffee's important.
I'm allergic to coffee, Dick.
Well, I mean, if we go down that rabbit hole, there's a lot of different things. I don't even want to get down that rabbit hole. Like, that's not even fun. I don't even like it. Don't even like it. Ugh.
Plus, tea's better. It's healthier for you.
Yeah. Well, that's what they say. I don't know. Actually, I did try the.
Who is they?
That's a good question too. Like, who is they? Who makes these rules up? What are these people? But I did try the chai latte.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I liked that with the almond milk. That was pretty good. Back on the nut juice.
Yeah, back on the nut juice.
I'm back on the nut juice because I can't drink milk.
Here's the reality, ladies and gentlemen. Most teas that you get that are the black herbal teas or like the dark teas have twice the caffeine that coffee does.
Yeah.
So if that's what you're looking for is the pick-me-up, twice the caffeine. Just saying.
But there's a lot of them that are caffeine free as well.
Yeah, that's lame.
I mean, I agree with you, but I went at the Evil Empire the other day. I was down that aisle with all the different teas and all the things. I'm like, holy crap!
Exactly.
When did this expand? Yep. Like, I didn't realize. But there's a lot of coffee as well down there. But tea is really starting to take over that aisle. I'm like, holy crap, man!
Because tea is a superior product. Just gonna say they had tea. What, a few hundred years before they had coffee?
I don't know.
I mean, hey, check it out in the chat. Like,
I'm sure it's there.
Anybody who wants to research that, which came first, tea or coffee?
Yeah, we got Katie that's still chiming in. Hopefully she's still there.
Yeah.
We were talking, Katie, about doing the Strange Friends Media podcast tour shirt, maybe with putting that image that you made up of the Strange Friends.
Yeah.
And then doing the podcast times and all that for the podcast tour.
Podcast tour.
And making it where everybody jumping in on the chat and commenting and doing all these different things.
Right.
Or get on a wheel, and then we could have a winner once a month on the show to receive a shirt.
Yeah.
That would be cool. If you're on board with that, let me know.
I mean, if you know,
no pressure.
And that's the
We're
thing.
only on air.
If they win, I mean, with a little name tag that we had, because you guys saw the T-shirts. Heather was wearing hers because mine broke. Because I'm rough on it, not because it wasn't the problem of the shirt. It was I broke it because I'm
But it was a hot day too.
Oh God, it was brutal as fuck.
So hot you sweat your shirt off.
Yeah, I literally sweat my shirt off. But no, we can possibly get your name on the name tag unless you want one of ours.
Oh, that would be cool.
Which is really weird. So.
Yeah, that would be super weird.
Because but whatever. I mean, hey,
I
who do you like better? Duh, Tony.
I mean, it's debatable, but we'll let you have it right now because I think you need a win.
Right? Katie says, I am. That would be awesome. I'm in love. What you're talking about, Willis. We can do this.
All right. We love Katie. Thank you, Katie.
See, Kenna chimes in. Kenna knows what's up. Go ahead and read that.
So, all right, here. That's right. You are 6 packs taller now, LOL. From John. My dad says, what was the name of the pirate in Guinness? I don't know. Kenna says, white chocolate peppermint is so good, and so is blueberry. And she also says, tea was first.
That's right.
Pocket Kenna on the t-shirt if she wins the shirt. She wants that. Yeah, for sure. If Katie's down with that, we could do that and maybe start within the next episode, or we'll figure out a date and let you guys know. Put your guys' name in, get that design over to her so that she can create the magic that she does.
That's right.
So, yeah, that'd be awesome. I'd be down for that.
See, and Josh chimes in, and apparently he's doing it all night long again.
All night long.
All night.
Editing.
And then Katie says, so send me the details. I'll make the promo.
Oh, all right. We'll get down. We'll get down on it.
That's right.
Get down on it. All right. I can't help myself, you guys. All right. And then Dad says goodies. Pirate in the Goonies?
Goonies?
Goonies. Chunk, right?
Sure.
Hey, you guys.
Yeah,
there you go. Thank you. Hey, it's that time, isn't it?
It's that time, Heather. We've got to get to our shout outs and our sponsors because our sponsors help this happen.
Yeah, for sure. So let's go ahead.
You first.
Well, seems how we were on the subject of Katie. I'm going to go ahead. I have her
first.
card in my hand.
Look at that. There we go.
So we're going to go ahead and bring up Miss Katie Skelton. She has Creative Crafts by Katie. If you want to get a hold of her on Facebook, you can go like her on Facebook. The page that she has, it's just a thing. Cancer sucks.
Fuck cancer.
Yeah, I agree. Completely agree with that. Or if you just want to give her a call or a text message, you can call her at 989-553-5338. But if you go to Facebook, you can see some of the stuff that she's already created.
She's got some badass
There's some
designs.
fun stuff. She's got a lot of really fun stuff over there. She's got custom sewing and machine embroidery, custom vinyl work as well.
Yeah.
Go check her out. She does a really amazing job. She's got really a lot of really cool stuff over there.
I mean, come on. She made your t-shirt and she made the little thing.
She did. And I did, like awesome. I said, I wore it already. And I had a lot of people really liking that sparkly. I'll have to put up a picture of that. I said I was going to, but I cut it off. And then I spilled coffee on myself. So I have to make sure that I get it looking.
Dick move banner.
Okay, so from now on, Katie, black. Pretty much dark colors for me. We'll stay with dark colors because
charcoal for me.
Charcoal and black. Okay, and then also we have, speaking of tea has been the big subject tonight, coffee, all that stuff. But we have Buns and Roses Holistics. Thank you, Tony, for pulling that up there. Tea, tarot candles, yoga, Reiki healings. You can get a hold of them. You can check them out on Instagram as well, or at the farmers market on Saturday.
Yes,
8 to 1. You guys,
our booth buddies there.
Our booth buddies. We are going, and also she does yoga at State Street Fitness as well.
That is so cool.
So jump on their page on Facebook, and you guys can follow them and find out what's going on. They're also on Instagram.
Yeah.
Buns and Roses Holistics. BunsandRosesHolistics.com.
Yep.
All of their packaging is, what do you call it? Biodegradable. I like that about that as well. So go check them out. Give them some love. You can also contact them at www.bunsandrosesholistics.com or at 989-671-7320.
Yay!
Yay! I got one more on my roster.
Yeah, we're starting to get filled up with these shout-outs and sponsors.
Oh, man. Stone Cottage Farm of Mayville, you guys. Some of the best goat milk soap I've ever had.
The best goat milk soap ever.
And now that I'm dairy-free, I go back to loving... Well, I loved the goat milk cheese anyway that they were making.
Amazing stuff.
Hashtag illegal cheese for life.
Illegal cheese for life, motherfucker.
They have been on the show a couple times, too.
We've got to get them back
check
on.
them out. They're so much fun. You know, and it's funny because they have this huge farm over there. I mean, it's not huge. It's a nice sized farm. Yeah. Tons of goats out there, all kinds of different animals, but they write a lot of really fun stuff on the page and keep it super entertaining. So you guys can check them out on Facebook at facebook.com/Stone Cottage Farm Mayville. Or if you want to check out what they have available as far as the soap scents that they have, some of the other goodies that they have, you can go to etsy.com/shop/Stone Cottage Farms soap. Or you can go to the Flint Farmers Market and go say hello to them over there, where you can get a hold of their Chrissy bread, soap, spiced rum packets, all of these amazing things. They also make goat milk caramels. They're so good. So good. So I'm going to go ahead and pass it over to you, Tony, now that I got my shout outs done. It's your turn.
Well, if you want goat therapy, you got to go to their Facebook page and watch all the cute goat videos because they're amazing.
They are. Kid Mageddon is so awesome. And actually, Adam and I have a goat, and the goat had babies. One of the goats had babies, and they are now at a new home. Yeah.
So I have to get caught up in chat real quick before I can get to the rest of my shout outs. Josh says, me love chunk. The Goonies. Katie is clapping on Facebook. Thank you so much, Katie. She says, I got you, girl.
Love it.
And then Jen says, Buns and Roses has great tea.
Yeah, it's have amazing. Some at home.
It's amazing.
I haven't tried it yet.
All right, so I've got to get on to mine. So I got a bunch of them here. So check this out.
All right.
So the Harvest. You got to go. If you have not been there, go. Because if you eat the healthy food, you're going to fart a lot. It's amazing.
Oh, God. We'll talk about that.
Your body likes to fart when it eats healthy food.
Jeremy just said good stuff before you said all that, so he's probably going to retract that message.
He's like, you fucker, you shit all over it. But no, the Harvest, oh my God, such good food.
Yeah.
Great coffee, great tea. They're right here in freaking Podunk ass Cairo. And
gluten-free stuff.
Gluten-free stuff.
Even.
Like, they are one of the restaurants that have a gluten-free options. Mm-hmm. So go check it out.
Yeah, for sure.
So speaking of that, one of the lovely ladies that actually works there, Emily Steely is a massage therapist. Like, this chick's a badass. She's just like, you know what? I'm going to go here. I'm going to do this, and I'm going to get my certifications, get my, piece of paper that say I can. And like, now she's a full-fledged certified massage therapist.
That's awesome.
She does therapeutic massage, relaxation massage, trigger point therapy. I can never pronounce this one right.
What one is it? Let me see.
Cranial sarcol. Sacral, yeah.
Cranial sacral.
Why did you think it's sac? There we go.
You'll never forget it now.
Light healing touch, reflexology, and joint mobility.
Not that kind of joint mobility. She's going to get people messaging her.
Right.
For all the wrong things.
Are you 420 friendly? No. Here's the best part about that. You can get a hold of her, and she does do house calls, guys. So 989-492-6251. Give her a call, guys. Set up an appointment. She is an incredible massage therapist. So without further ado, Heather and I started this journey to get better health and to take better care of our health roughly about a year ago. So we decided to go to Shelson's Natural Health at 21 North Almer Street, Carroll, Michigan, 48723. And the office is owned and ran by Dr. Matthew J. Shelson and his lovely wife, who is actually one of the receptionists there.
She's awesome.
She is so freaking cool. But if you want to start the health journey and jump on the bandwagon with us, because it's not a bandwagon, it's a lifestyle. It's a choice. You can reach Dr. Matt at 855-672-2600. But guess what, guys? We went even that much farther because we see Dr. Katie, because Dr. Katie is amazing. We love Dr. Katie. But she's also at Shelson's Natural Health, and she's a NDRNLEHPQYXZ # Q bunny squirrel.
Oh my gosh.
All these other letters and stuff that's on here. But no, you can reach Dr. Katie if a male doctor is not your thing.
Yeah, for sure.
855-672-2600.
Can I ask you something? I know they don't ask us to give any like testimonies or anything.
Right.
But can you talk a little bit about some of your regimen with not having so many issues with your breathing?
Oh my God. Like, here's the thing. Go back and listen to any of the older episodes, right? All you will hear is me.
Yeah, you had a really hard time with that.
So freaking bad. Great. Yes, I quit smoking.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure. How long's that been?
Wow, shit. Almost 2 years.
Oh, wow. That's awesome.
Come November, it'll be 2 years.
Heck yeah, man.
But here's the crazy part about that is I thought I understood what health was.
Right.
But you can't abuse a system that just needs time to heal once you give the proper vitamins and supplements and food.
Right.
To heal itself. Like colostrum, that shit is literally liquid gold.
For your gut health.
For your gut health, because guess what? There's a nerve that runs straight from your gut to your brain that tells you, hey, shit's fucked up. You should probably take care of it. It's called the vagus nerve. I've learned so much great stuff about the vagus nerve.
Yeah.
Which is funny because one of the underlying issues of the vagus nerve when it's distressed sends a little thing to your brain which causes
anxiety.
Yeah. So who knew all of this stuff is connected? And if you're not taking care of your health, these things are going to go awry. So stop putting Band-Aids on bullet holes and actually let them heal.
Yep. So that's an awesome thing, though, that you've had such success with it, and I have as well. I'm thankful. So just as a reminder, guys, they don't just see people that are in Cairo. They can see people all over the world, actually, and they do.
They got a map in their
hallway. They do. You just have to contact them.
Pins all over it.
Yes, they do. We got lots of stuff going on. So I'm gonna go over to YouTube. And let me see here. So the retracted message from my dad was One-Eyed Willie because that is the pirate's name on there. He's not wrong on Goonies. Also, John says, I have one of those, LOL. And my dad said, do they on your game?
Keep talking. I'm going to go to the Twitch and see if there's anything on there.
Check out Twitch, see what's happening over there.
I think I'm all caught up on Twitch.
Are you caught up? All right. Possibly. You guys are awesome.
I don't know.
You guys are awesome.
There's a lot of shit that I'm not seeing.
Yeah, see, that's the problem is sometimes that happens as well. Josh was mentioning on Initiative Impossible, it was showing that there were some people listening, watching, and then all of a sudden there wasn't anybody. And then there was, and then there wasn't. So it goes back and forth. But that's, all this stuff is going. It's going good. Yes. I also want to give a shout out to solidstateradio.net while we're at it.
Yes.
They gave us a shout out.
Hell yeah.
It's been 4 years since they started as well. They celebrated their birthday of 4 years.
Congratulations,
yeah,
guys.
for sure. And they gave us a shout out over here and thanked us for all of the stuff that we're doing.
Yeah.
Give a shout out. We have Jeremy tuning in down there at the Man Cave with, he does This Is My Brain podcast and also Tuesday Night Rants.
Yes.
So we have that going on, and then all the stuff we've got going on here. Man, it's been such a crazy journey. I'm so happy to be here.
And that's the best part about it is like they literally restream almost every single podcast we've put up. This Is My Brain, Mitch's Fake Radio, Survivor Girl, Don't Make This Weird.
Yep.
And they're working on getting the other ones, but we got to get some more episodes in the bank so we can go through and get that stuff out there.
Yeah, for sure.
That's the best part about it is they're doing podcasting and doing restreaming for that because we're not the only company that they work with for doing the podcasting, but they're also going in multiple different directions with just music.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So
there's so much stuff going on.
We're linked up with these guys, and I'm just throwing this out there. So if anybody's listening, I think it would be really cool to watch Solid State Radio become like the next XM Radio.
Yeah, that would be amazing. You guys, if you can check it out, there's all kinds of podcasts over there.
Yeah.
Like you said, music, local music. Actually, we had Anthony from the Mercurials on.
Yeah.
And he has his own show over there as well. We didn't know that until we actually hooked up, which we should have known that.
We should have known that.
So I think what I'm going to do this week is kind of jump on there and take a look around and see what all's over there. I keep on encouraging you guys to do it, so I better walk the walk as well. Walk the talk, talk the walk, whatever. That thing. Do all that. Jeremy's saying over here on YouTube, Man Cave rules. YouTube sucks. And also he's telling Kenny that he is well. That is good to hear. I'm happy to hear that. So yeah.
So Jeremy, as we were talking about before, Katie, our lovely, lovely friend who's a total badass,
absolutely,
is the one that is hooking us up with some amazing merch.
Yes.
So you're gonna want to connect up with her. She's on Facebook right now.
Oh, for sure.
Going through and singing our accolades as we're singing hers because when you are a badass, you attract other people that are a badass. So
we talked about that for the podcast.
We did, and it's amazing because Katie is not afraid to experiment and do all kinds of crazy shit with her creations. Yeah. So hook up with Katie. She's amazing. Well, I mean, you gave out the shout out information, so that way you
for
can,
sure. Check that out.
Right
she's on Facebook under It's Just a Thing. Cancer sucks.
Fuck cancer.
So she is one of my survivor sisters, actually. That's one thing. We talked about that. That's kind of how we started talking. And then now it's just like, we're not inseparable, but we talk a lot.
Katie's jumping on and says, "Amen, badasses unite."
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
He says, I need to
thank you so much, Katie.
Need to connect yesterday.
Yes, yesterday.
So get in touch. Get in touch.
Get up to the fucking studio.
Yeah, for sure. We miss you, Jeremy. Hope you're doing good down there.
Absolutely.
Hope you're doing good. So yeah, check out solidstateradio.net. Not to get too sad. They're over in Lapeer at the Lyric Mall. Check them out. Stop over there too. Like, I want to give another little shout out to somebody. If you're over there in Lapeer area, go over to Blondie and Dagwoods. And in there, Lady Marigold has a little, she does gluten-free and vegan stuff. I know everybody's like, I'm a vegetarian, vegan. But honestly, if go check it out. She has the cashew cheesecake. Not the rainbow one that I made, but she has some over there.
All right, I'm getting over there. That's all.
Seriously good, like really good stuff over there. And for people that have allergies and are trying to get their gut health back in order, it was very good. That's what I had for my birthday.
I mean, I'm not going to lie. The Detroit Burger Bar over there does make a wicked taco salad.
Yeah, that was good too. We stopped in there as well.
Yeah.
Every now and then we like do little adventures. It's been a minute though.
I mean, of course, I gotta fuck things up because I don't go with the typical taco salad.
No, we gotta put the buffalo chicken in there.
You gotta put the buffalo chicken in there.
Yeah, we discovered
lettuce.
that.
Don't you put fucking lettuce in my salad, dick.
Oh man,
it's shitty.
As you can hear, he's gonna start a.
No, I will throw elbows. You put fucking lettuce in my salad, I will throat punch you.
This man is serious about a salad.
I don't.
Not even messing around.
Don't you dare put lettuce in my shit.
Jeremy says, "Miss you guys." So I'm gonna turn this around a little bit. I'm gonna stop this car. Do you know where you're at? Do you know where you're at?
Make me turn this podcast around.
How is your not watching TV going?
Oh my God, it's going amazing because here's the thing. I don't even miss it.
No.
This is like what, 2-3 weeks in now?
Yeah, something. Yeah, I think so. 2 weeks.
I think it's
2 weeks. Yeah, 2 weeks.
I don't miss television. It's amazing because, like, to me, it was almost like quitting smoking. Because when I quit smoking, I'm like, yeah, I'm done. I'm good.
It's like when you change your habits.
Right.
Definitely, when you change your habits, things and then other things start to kind of fall into place. It's keeping up on them and keeping that forward momentum. What you got there?
Jeremy just chimed in about salad.
Oh boy. Here we go. So Jeremy says antipasta salad rocks because it's mostly meat and cheese. That is a pretty good salad.
That's the way you're gonna do that.
Yeah.
And see, Katie chimes in and says, sounds delicious. Where in Lapeer? I'm not about healthy, but I love me some cheesecakes.
Yeah, actually, surprisingly, I had made a Galaxy cheesecake, and it was a vegan one.
That shit
but
was
was cashew.
Yes,
actually, which sounds strange, but it turned out really good. I'm gonna have to make another one. I just need a better food processor.
I'm just gonna say,
need a better one.
Breakfast pizza.
Breakfast pizza. I have got to make. I gave you a piece. It wasn't fresh though. I mean, it was. Kind of.
Why you hate me?
What? Like you? At least you got a little fix.
I smashed the shit out.
I'm gonna make some. Like I will definitely do that again. I love making that. Give me like 10 more days after liquid, so I can. But that's the only problem.
Why must you make me struggle?
You have to wait. You just gotta wait, man. You just gotta wait. No, it's seriously check her out though. She's got some really good food.
See now, Jen's helping, and she says I have a food processor.
Oh, good. Yeah, definitely. We'll make that up gluten free and everything.
I'm trading you out. I'm going to Jen. She has a food processor.
She's inviting me over. Get out of here, punk. Get away from my friend. She's my friend. Oh gosh. We're gonna fight.
We're gonna
duel. Yeah.
Yeah, Heather. She says you can use mine. So.
See, that's I told you.
Mm-hmm.
It's not always about you.
Stop stealing my friends, jerk.
No, we talked about that too, like how Jen and I actually like legitly met. That was funny. It was funny. It was good stuff. Good stuff.
And that's a testament to what we do. Is we meet some of the coolest people at all of these festivals and events that we go to. Yeah. I mean, good God, that day I was in 4 different freaking places.
Yeah.
And I'm like, how the hell does this end up happening? And then when I look to a year ago, 2 years ago, 2019, we were literally on opposite sides of the state.
Oh yeah, for sure.
and dividing and conquering because you and Chris were actually doing a movie gig.
Yeah, we were. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we were.
And I was down recording at the Man Cave and doing some recording stuff down there for one of the bands.
I forgot about that. I was actually a reporter in a movie. I don't know if it ever got finished or not, but yeah, that was interesting.
Jen says, Tony, you inviting yourself? She's making me the cheesecake.
That's right.
Oh, for real?
That's right, man. When you invite yourself, that's why I'm just kidding.
Nope.
But seriously,
studio.
But seriously, talking about that though, I do want to give a shout out. Well, not a shout out, but I do kind of want to touch base really quick before we do end the show.
Yeah.
The bass tournament this last week was our last one. We weren't able to actually make it down there, but I am so thankful that we didn't. And I feel bad for the people that are actually down there because the tornado apparently went through the camp where we would have been at.
Yeah.
And kind of ruined some of the people's gear and whatnot. And if you do any kind of fishing and if you're really getting ready for these kinds of things, it's not cheap.
Nope.
It's not cheap to be able to do that. And when we go, we keep our stuff in the tent and we sleep in the van. That would have been bad news. Because apparently it just kind of like plucked up a tent and was like, bye.
See you later.
Bye, bitch. We're out. So I do feel bad for those that had that happen to them. Yeah. I don't know. I would have been like, now what? Now what? Because we put our kayaks out too, obviously. We chain them to the tree and leave them out there in the gear.
Yeah.
So glad we didn't make it to this one. Going to be looking into them for next year because now that I know about the competition and I get to travel, we get to travel and see all kinds of different places. Absolutely. So I'm excited to be able to get back doing that. And hopefully, having the vehicles all good to go. So I just want to talk a little bit about that. I forgot. Oh, John says, Tony likes tossing salad as long as there's no lettuce. Why do you make me say these things, John? Why?
You're not wrong because lettuce is basically freaking plastic. So fuck lettuce.
And then Jeremy says, going to Renfest on Sunday. Hit me up, guys. Oh, I forgot about that. Oh, the Viking one is going to be coming up.
Nice.
Yeah, I want to see that. I want to go to that one. That's in October. That one looks like a lot of fun, too. Wow. I've not been to this Renfest, though. So, yeah, for sure. Holly, let's do this.
Hi.
So, I don't even know if I have anything. I didn't even participate in this year's.
Right.
I didn't even set up out there.
Well, we were also stupidly busy with the farmer's market.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. So I had such a good time at it and did very well.
Yeah.
That I was like, why would I stop? So I continued to do every Saturday there.
Well, and here's the thing, guys. Also, if you're going to be in Caro for the next couple of weekends, the Pumpkin Fest is coming up, and the farmer's market is also helping promote all that stuff. So,
and we're staying open later too.
And we are staying open later at the farmer's market.
Up until 3.
If you guys are in Caro for the weekend of the 29th through the 3rd, I think it is.
I think so, yes.
Yep. So get up here, come hang out. There's something going on literally everywhere in town because apparently people couldn't decide on whether it was downtown, uptown, fairgrounds.
Or some funk.
So you want to go downtown, you want to go uptown, you want to go fairgrounds, you want to go funk. It's all going to be there, guys.
Just do it.
Just do it.
Yeah, we're going to
hang out with us. We'll be out there.
The farmer's market's going to have extended hours until 3 o'clock.
Yeah.
The 30th of October is our final one. Yeah. We'll be done with the farmer's market.
Sad panda.
It is sad, but I am not going to get up that early in the snow and sit around at a table with wind and no, thank you.
Okay,
so I get it. Like I understand, but I also am going to be doing the Ellington Craft Fair as well.
Yes.
So that's going to be cool. I'll have more of that stuff. That's the 20th of November.
What?
Usually it's like opening season. So we'll be there for that. And I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, exactly. And then finishing out my season at Bronner's and then everything else in between,
the most wonderful time of the year.
My boss actually today said that you have to be crazy a little bit to work here. And I was like, wait.
He's not wrong.
I don't know if you're supposed to say that, sir.
He's not wrong.
Yeah. I mean, a Christmas store all year round. But again, to be fair, I don't hear the music, so.
Well, that's because you're too busy listening to like Slayer in the back or Cannibal Corpse. Or...
Bodies Hit the Floor did come on. Luckily, I didn't crush the bulb in my hand while I was penning it. So, yeah.
Let the bodies hit the floor.
Oh, my gosh. Wow.
1, I can count to 1. 2, I can count to 2.
Oh, ha, ha, ha. Like I picture the count. Just
3, I can count to 3. 4, I can count to 4.
Oh my God. John says, so Jeremy says you're a pumpkin, Tony. Kind of says, pick me up.
It's the great pumpkin fuck, Charlie Brown.
Kind of says, pick me up, laugh my ass off. Little known fact, though, the thumb body is going to be going around to some of the residential areas.
Yes.
Like the complexes and different things as well. So you can catch a ride there. And there is a bus stop at the farmer's market, and it's free to come to the farmer's market.
Jen said, I cannot do Browners from October to Christmas.
No, if you're out there on the floor, no. No. Also, I want to say, too, last year, disclaimer, PSA. So if you message me during the busy season to pick you up some ornaments and I'm exhausted, probably not going to happen. I did have one person. There was an exception to that rule.
Yes.
Because it was a completely different situation. But I had, the line's so big, so long, like, I'm in June, you know.
I mean,
not trying to be mean, but when you're working that many hours, lunch and your time out of the building or whatever is super important. I could not do it.
Here's the reality of it. Heather says that, but if you throw in a little Christmas cheer her way in the form of frog skins, she might consider it a little more. So.
Oh my gosh. No. No.
Hey guys, congratulations. We have reached 100 messages today.
You guys, awesome.
So
Thank you for that.
That's what I'm talking about.
Thank you for that.
Almost every single show we're doing.
You guys deserve.
Yes. Clappy clap.
Thanks.
You guys deserve the clap.
Yeah. No. Wait, no. Oh my gosh.
I'm going to throw this out there, guys, just because you are that awesome. Almost every single time we are on air now for Don't Make This Weird, we are reaching and exceeding 100 messages per episode.
Oh, wow, guys. That's awesome. Thank you so much for doing that. That's incredible.
Josh says we got the clap can't be beat. Got off the back of the toilet seat.
Oh, my God. Kind of says potato. I can count a potato, I meant. Oh, gosh.
And Jen says, and that's why I only invite Heather. You can keep the clap, Tony.
Yeah, there's
Fine.
that.
I'll make my own from under cheese.
I was like, I turned to look to see if my. Ugh. I only got a couple more minutes, then I'm out of here, guys. You disturbed me in so many ways, but that's all right. Let's keep rolling. I know I'm not the only one.
That's not true.
No, I'm not the only one.
I mean, hey, everybody loves a villain, right?
Oh, I don't know about that. Do they, though? Do they?
Yeah, well, maybe not as much as they love the clap, but that's okay.
No.
Look,
just no.
I am not in a hurry to get herpes, so I'm just throwing that out there.
Well, guys, that about does it for this episode of Don't Make This Weird. And probably my last episode as well. So, anyway.
I mean, Irish Girl Laughing says, hashtag illegal cheese for life. So there's that.
Hey, no.
Hey, see, exactly.
No, not you two. No.
I'm the illegal cheese.
I just, no. I'm like holding back a. Just like, you don't want to start like.
You got the chunk building up, like. Is it hanging around your uvula in the back of your mouth?
I don't want to talk to you anymore. Don't. No.
More Larry the cheese! More Larry the cheese!
I don't even know. I got nothing, guys.
By the way, that was from the Irish Girl Laughing, so.
I love her. I love her.
More Larry the cheese!
I love her and all her beautifulness.
It's Sabatucci!
Sabatucci. A tushi. It's a Sabatucci.
See, getting close to that Fermanda.
I'm gonna go home and play the tank drum.
What? No, we're not. Don't.
I'm drinking nut.
Don't play with your taint flamethrower drinking nut juice.
Okay, it's time to end the show, right? Like, can we end it just a little bit early? Are we good? We good?
Is that how that works?
I hope nobody that I try to interact with professionally ever watches this show.
Remember, kids, if you're good, Santa will bring you a taint flamethrower while you're drinking nut juice.
From Elon Musk. I better not say that. He's going to message me and be like,
What?
Shutting you down.
Well, I mean, hey,
shutting you down.
Here's a perfect business proposal. If he does, be like, look, just cut me in on 50% of the commissions for the taint flamethrower. Like
that's
patenting, you know.
That's all I'm asking.
Brand it. That's right. Exactly.
You're going to use it. Give me money. But if something goes horribly wrong, which it will, I don't want any part of that.
Yeah, but see, you just sell it off to a third world country. It'll be fine.
Oh my God.
Because this is America.
Jeremy said stop the madness, and I agree. Susan Powder, I agree. Bad diet.
Irish girl laughing says, night, darlings.
Good night. And with that being said, you guys, it is actually time to go ahead and round this show up. Thank you for tuning in, joining in, making it weird with us.
What?
Not that we need anybody else. Tony's got it covered.
Wow.
But we're super thankful that you guys jumped in, chimed in. Helped us reach those 100 comments.
That's right.
And more. You guys are awesome.
Boom!
So don't forget to keep on tuning in, like, subscribe, hit that subscribe bell. Don't forget to go over to all the other podcasts that we have going on.
Yep.
Do the same thing over there so you get notified, the notification for when they go live.
Yes.
When we go live.
It's under the featured channels.
We're everywhere. We're everywhere. So yeah, thank you guys again for tuning in.
Yeah.
Is that it?
Is that it?
You got anything?
Is that it?
All right.
Possibly.
Remember, guys, keep it weird.